Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Let's say you already know how to solve a cube. Yeah, if you already know how to solve a cube, then skip ahead to this point in the video. So, this is not just about solving Rubik's Cube. You never expect a channel called Weirdity to be normal, right? Anyway, so the person who solves a Rubik's Cube is actually going through specific algorithms no matter what the cube looks like. So they're not actually changing based off of what position they're in. So the first step is to solve a random side. The method I'm going to do is color friendly. It doesn't matter what side you start on. And then the middle is what you always gotta have the middle on top. So with the white side on top, I mean, it's kind of easy. Think of it. If you want that piece to go here, just move it to the side, move that part down, move it in, and then move it up, and there, it's right there. And if you repeat this process on all of the sides. Okay, getting the corners is also pretty easy. If it's on the side, it's the same algorithm, so you want it to be there, you just move it to here, move that down, and then move it in, and move it up, and it's solved. Let's say the corner is like in a weird spot, like it's underneath. There we go, so it's under there, and you want it there. So what you do is you just move the part that you want to be down, so it shifts the bottom cube to the side, and then now it's at the side, and then what you do is you just align it. Next step is solving the second layer. So now put the white on the bottom. The top layer is called the garbage layer, and you're trying to solve the middle layer. So this layer right here, you have to solve it. First align it so all the middles are aligned with the corresponding edges. Like you see green middle, green, red middle, red, blue, you know. And then find like a side piece that's in the garbage layer that you want on the middle layer. Okay, so put it above where it's supposed to be. So attached to the orange. So make sure orange is like makes a line. If let's say it was blue on the bottom, so this one here, you wouldn't put it, this is not correct. It has to be on top of blue because the side that's facing you is the blue side. And then what you do is you move it to the side, so you move it to this side by 1. And then do up, okay, here's the thing, up, left, down, right. Move the entire cube to the side. With the other hand now, up, left, down, right. This is, the up, left, down, right is the primary algorithm. If you do it 6 times, it'll bring you exactly where the cube was at the start. Okay, so do that same trick that I showed you with all the other corners. Okay, now that you have the bottom layer solved, you have to turn it into the garbage layer. You have to do it without mixing up the rest. So you want to look for this shape here, where there's 2 middles which are diagonal, and then the yellow. And if you have anything else, like I'm gonna get rid of mine by making a crucial error on purpose. The heck? Okay, so sometimes you'll have a dot. What you gotta do is make it so that, like, if you have a line, let's say it was just a line, just move 2 to the bottom 2 to the side, turn the whole cube up, and then up, left, down, right, and then just correct the white. And then it'll bring you a step further. It'll give you the cross. What you want is a yellow cross. So the yellow is a cross. That's what you're looking for. And what you're supposed to do is find 2 corners that match that are next to each other. So this corner and that corner both match in their corresponding middles, and they're next to each other. That's what I'm looking for. What'll happen is if no corners match, you just do the whole thing to the side, up, left, down, right, that kind of stuff. Keep doing it until you get the yellow cross again. If you get if no corners match while you're in a competition, then you lose instantly. There's no way to get out of that. That doesn't waste you back like 9 seconds or something like that. Okay, and now once you have this, the 2 corners, move them to the side. So these are the 2 corners. And then do the up, left, down, right algorithm 3 times. And then turn the whole cube to the side, and then do it again. And then what this should do is it should match all the corners. Yes, it doesn't look like any of the corners match, but they're all flipped. Like that corner is actually there, but it's flipped. And so is that, and so is that. So all the corners are matched correctly. If they're turned to the side like that's like that, then make it so all the corners are perfectly matched where they are. And now turn it so the yellow's on the bottom, pick a random corner, and then do the up, left, down algorithm until the yellow is facing down. So that's the corner I picked, and the yellow is facing me. I want to face down. There it is. And then I'll spin the bottom layer until you find another corner that isn't facing yellow down. And then do that for all of the corners. Until eventually, you'll get to this, which looks like a casa. And then what you do is if they all have a piece that's missing, do this algorithm. Pick a random side and do up, basically up, upside, down side, other side down, other side down, other side solve. What this will do is it'll solve one of the sides. And then make sure that side is now facing back, and do the same algorithm again. Remember, up, left, down, right, down, left, down. And then that's when you'll get the thing again. Yeah, this will happen. Just do the algorithm again. And then it'll solve. So all you need to remember is up, right, down, left, and up, upside, upside, down, other side, solve. And then you have a fully functional solved cube. I'm gonna do some tricks with the cube. If you have a solved cube, just do this, move the middle one, spin to the side, middle down, spin, middle down, spin, middle down. You get this weird cube, which I call the opal cube. And in order to undo it, just do the same algorithm again. And then you'll get the E cube, and then just like do this really complex thing. Yeah, what the heck, why is it not solving? I know how to make an impossible to solve cube that'll prank your friends for sure. Like, the person who taught me how to solve a cube couldn't even figure this out. Yeah, credit to Lemon Juice VR. He's a good man, always did what it was right even if it hurt him. And that includes teaching me how to solve a Rubik's Cube, because now I know how to beat him, just because he's still super fast. Anyway, so here's what you do. Move one side up, and then the other side down. So it's this, that. And then move the middle in twice. And then now correct. So the side that went up now goes down, the side that went down now goes up. You have this cube with lines on the sides and dots in the middle. It's super hard to solve unless you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. You can just mix it up. There is a way how to solve a cube, but I'm not going to tell you, because chances are your friend's going to see this video too, and yay, now you have to solve it on your own. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to solve a cube that has a flipped corner. So I'm going to flip every, so let's say I flipped a corner. And I'm going to mix up the entire cube with that flipped corner in it. Okay, you'll end up with, it'll be pretty obvious which corner's flipped, because it just, while you're doing the spinning bob with the three algorithms to try and get the low side to face down, it just won't solve even though the whole bottom layer solved. So what you have to do is flip a random corner on your cube, and then do the algorithm again. And this still doesn't solve it, so turn to the side. The bottom layer is completely solved. Then flip another corner, and then do this. Do the same algorithm I taught you earlier, and then it'll bring you to this, and do the final algorithm. Okay, so here's a fact. You can transfer a flipped corner anywhere on the cube. So it's right here, it's the yellow, orange, green. There. Now it's the yellow, orange, white. I mean the orange, green, white. And you can also fuse two corners if they're flipped the same way. So white is flipped into orange on both sides. So I can fuse this corner into that corner. And I do that by just doing the same, like, turn the bottom, the up, left, down, right, that kind of stuff. I just do that 3 times until the corner matches, then I spin it. So there! You know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Kill time. We need it. It's fine.